Hello, my darlings. In this video, we're gonna work on foam rolling. We're gonna roll all the way from our neck down to our toes. If your hair is long, make sure you tie it up, grab a foam roller, and let's get rolling. We have 22 stretches ranging from 20 to 30 seconds, starting with stretching out our back, turning our foam roller vertical, lay across it, relax your head, open your arms out to your sides, and just rock side to side. Now let's act like we're making snow angels with our arms, really opening up that chest. If extending your arms is too much for you here, just lay your arms out to the side and relax in that stretch. Now we're gonna stretch out our neck a bit. So let's turn that foam roller horizontal and relax our neck onto it. And then just turn your head side to side. Moving into an upper back roll, place the foam roller under your shoulder blades. Bring your hands behind your head to stabilize you. Keeping your body nice and flat, just roll from the tops of your shoulders down to about the middle of your ribs and repeat. Now we're going to work on some mobility in our thoracic spine. So have a seat with your knees bent in front of you. Make sure the foam roller is at the center of your ribs. Interlace your fingers with your hands behind your head, and then engage your abs and lean back. Come back to a neutral position and repeat. Turning onto our sides, we're going to work on our lats a bit. So bring the foam roller under your arm and roll down towards the center of your chest and back up. Then we're going to rotate our chest slightly towards the foam roller and get that stretched out as well. We're going to stay in a similar position, working on the muscles from under our arm to our elbow. You can face your hand towards the ceiling or the floor to target whichever muscle feels best. Now we're going to move to the outside of our arms, so placing our shoulder against the foam roller, and then bracing yourself with your legs and core, start to roll that muscle out. Now we're going to come onto our tummy, placing the foam roller under our right shoulder, and then we're just going to rock, bringing that foam roller in towards our chest and back to our shoulder. All right, let's switch to the left side, starting with the lat stretch. And then we'll roll a little bit into our chest. Now let's work on rolling out those muscles from under our arm to our elbow. Remember, you can face your hand towards the ceiling or the floor to target whichever muscle feels best. Now we'll bring our outer arm onto the foam roller and stretch that out. Then we'll come back onto our tummy with a foam roller under our left shoulder and get a good stretch into our chest. All right, let's come onto our knees with our forearms extended onto the foam roller and just rock back and forth. Now we're going to lie on our mat, bring the foam roller up under our bum, make sure you're hanging on to each side of the foam roller, bend your knees and rock them back and forth like windshield wipers. Now we're gonna focus on our glutes. So bring your right leg on top of your left and then turn that right hip down towards the foam roller and just roll it out. From here, we're gonna extend our legs, crossing our left knee over our right, and we're just gonna roll from our glutes down towards our knee. Let's work on the top of that muscle a bit by bringing the edge of our foam roller just underneath our right glute. Extend our left leg at a 90-degree angle out to the side and our front leg directly in front of us. Bring the toes of your right foot up towards the ceiling and then point them back down. This will give you a nice little rocking motion and a great stretch. Let's repeat all this on the left side. So left ankle goes to the right knee, and then you just want to drive that left glute into the foam roller and roll it out. All right, cross that right leg over the left and roll out that hamstring. Now let's sit on the edge of our foam roller, bringing it just under your left glute. Right leg is at a 90-degree angle, and then bring that left leg out in front of you and point and flex your toes. Time to turn over and bring the front of our right hip onto the edge of the foam roller, our left knee up next to us, and we're just gonna roll while slightly twisting towards the outside of our hip. Now we're just gonna lie down, bending our right knee, placing it on top of the foam roller, and we're just gonna roll out the inside of that right thigh. Great job, guys. Let's move over and work on the hip flexor on the left side. Now we'll lie down and roll out the inside of that thigh. Let's bring our legs back together and roll out our quads. Coming onto our elbows, tighten your core and just roll from your hips down towards your knees. Moving back into a single leg stretch, we're going to move the edge of the foam roller underneath our right hip, left leg at a 90-degree angle out to your side, and just roll out that right leg from your hip down towards your knee. Now let's repeat this on the left side. Now we're going to work on our calves a bit. So bring your right ankle on top of the foam roller, left foot on top of that ankle, point and flex your toes, and then slowly bring the foam roller up towards your knee. All right, let's roll it out from our ankle towards our knee. Switching to the other side, left ankle on top of the foam roller, right foot on top of that ankle, point and flex your toes and work your way up towards your knee. All right, guys, let's roll it out. Okay, now it's time to roll out the outside of that calf muscle. So bend your right leg, placing the foam roller just below your right knee. Bring your right foot in towards your body so your leg's at a little bit of an angle, and then roll out that muscle. Let's do the same thing on the other side. Make sure your foot's in towards your body a little bit so you're not rolling over your bone. Now we're gonna work on our feet, so come up into a standing position. Take your right foot at a comfortable distance in front of you and place it on top of the foam roller. Point your toes and just roll your feet over that foam roller. Now let's switch sides and do the same thing with our left foot. And there we go. I hope these stretches help you guys feel amazing. Be sure to let me know in the comments below what you thought of this video. And if you have an idea of a video you'd like to see me do, feel free to post that too. All right guys, send me some love by hitting that thumbs up and subscribe button, and I'll see you all again soon.